everyone. Leeds International School, Form 2, First Midterm, Mathematics, Lesson number 3, Topic Multiplication and Division of Fractions. Objectives: to understand about multiplying fractions, to know about multiplying whole numbers and mixed numbers, to understand about dividing by a fraction, to know about mixed operations with fractions. Multiplying fractions. To start this topic, you have to know the multiplying fraction rule. The rule is, to multiply fraction, find the product of the numbers in the numerators and the product of the numbers in the denominators. The product of the numbers means multiplying them together. To understand the rule of multiplying fraction, let's look into an example. Calculate 1 over 3 multiply 3 over 4. The first fraction denominator is 3 and the second fraction numerator is 3. So, the both products can be simplified by 3. Here, you have to remember the number can be simplified by cancelling common factor before finding the product. So, the first fraction denominator I am simplifying by 3, so answer is 1. As the same way, the second fraction numerator I am simplifying by 3, so the answer is 1. So, according to this, when you are getting the answer 1 multiplied by 1 as numerator and the denominator 1 multiplied by 4. So the answer is 1 over 4. Sometimes there is more than one common factor that can be cancelled. To understand this sentence, let's look into an example. Calculate 4 over 25 multiplied by 15 over 16. Now, let's look into the answers. The first fraction numerator and the second fraction denominator should be simplified in a cross manner, not as horizontal manner or not as the vertical manner. Both should be simplified by the cross manner. So, the first fraction numerator and the second fraction denominator should be considered, and the same way first fraction denominator and the second fraction numerator should be considered. Here the first set has been simplified by common factor 4 and the second set has been simplified by 5. So when you simplify, the answer is 1, 3, 5 and 4. After getting the products, you have to multiply the both in a horizontal manner. Look into the second step. 1 multiplied by 3 over 5 multiplied by 4. So the answer is 3 divided by 20. Children, let's look into another example. Calculate 3 over 5 multiplied by 15 over 16 multiplied by 4 over 7. Here that you can see there are 3 fractions. Children, remember, multiply two numbers and then multiply the result by the third number. Let's look into the answer. Here you can see the first fraction denominator and the second fraction numerator can be simplified by 5. So I have simplified and got the products. But the first fraction numerator and the second fraction denominator cannot be simplified. 3 and 16 that you can't simplify. But the second fraction denominator and the third fraction numerator can be simplified by 4. So I have simplified 16 by 4 and 4 by 4. Then I have got the products. Children, here you might have done a mistake. The first fraction numerator is 3 and the second fraction numerator, the product is 3. Now you might be think, okay, here 3 and here also 3 can be simplified. No, horizontally you cannot simplified both numbers. Please keep remember that. Okay, always you have to simplify both numbers in a cross manner, not as horizontal. So after getting the products, I have wrote it in a order 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 1. These are the products divided by 1 multiplied by 4 multiplied by 7. So when you get the answer is 9 divided by 28. Mixed numbers cannot be multiplied together unless they are first changed into improper fraction. To understand this, let's look into a question. Calculate 2 1 by 3 multiplied 1 by 5. Now this is in a mixed numbers. First you have to change this one into improper fraction. To change this improper fraction that you have studied in form 1 also, you have to multiply denominator with the whole number. After getting the answer, you have to add with numerator. So 2 multiplied by 3, 6, 6 plus 1, 7 by 3. 1 multiplied by 5 is 5, 5 plus 1, 6. So 6 by 5. Now this is the fraction form. 7 by 3 multiplying 6 by 5. This is the improper fractions. Now, the same manner that we have studied earlier, let's look into the numerators and denominators, whether you can simplify with a common factor. The first fraction denominator that you can simplify by 3, and same way the second fraction numerator can be simplified by 3. So when you have simplified, you are getting the product as 7, 2, 1 and 5. So when you multiplied in a horizontal manner, you are getting the answer as 14 by 5. So this is in a improper fraction. When you are writing this in the mixed fraction, the answer is 2, 4 by 5. We can use the rule for multiplying fractions when we have to find the product of a fraction and the whole number. We treat the whole number as a fraction. Let's look into a sum. Calculate 6 multiply 7 1 by 3. Now children, here you have to understand the 6 is a whole number. You have to change this 6 as a fraction. As we studied in earlier classes also, the whole number, if you want to convert into the fraction, you should divide it by 1. So the second fraction, that is in the mixed fraction, you have to change into improper fraction. So the whole number will multiply with the denominator and add with the numerator. So 7 multiplied by 3 is 21, 21 plus 1, 22 by 3. Now the normal way that we have studied in earlier, first fraction numerator and the second fraction denominator can be simplified with the common number 3. So when you simplified, you have got the products 2 multiplied by 22 and 1 multiplied by 1. So 2 multiplied by 22 is 44 divided by 1. Any number that divided by 1, the answer is the same number comes again. Okay, so 44 divided by 1, answer is 44. The word of means multiply by. Here children, that you have to remember the word called BODMAS, B-O-D-M-A-S. The second letter O stands for of. Of means you have to multiply it. To understand this, let's look into an example. Find 2 by 3 of 27. Of means you have to multiply it. So 2 by 3 multiplied by 27. 27 is a whole number. So the whole number should be converted into a fraction to sort it down the fraction. So 2 by 3 multiplied by 27 by 1. Now when you look into the first fraction denominator and the second fraction numerator can be simplified by 3. So the products that you are getting 1 and 9. Now when you multiply the products, 2 multiplied by 9 over 1 multiplied by 1, the answer is 18 divided by 1. Here, another rule that you have to remember, any number that divided by 1, you are getting the same number again. So 18 divided by 1, the answer is 18. Now we are going to study about the next important topic in this lesson, dividing by a fraction. This dividing by a fractions also, it has a rule. The rule is, to divide by a fraction, we turn that fraction upside down and multiply by it. Now, to understand this, let's look into an example. Find the value of 36 divided by 3 over 4. To understand this, you have to remember the rule of dividing by a fraction. The rule says, to divide by a fraction, we turn that fraction upside down and multiply by it. Now here, the first fraction, the first number is 36. 36 is the whole number. So you have to change that one as a fraction. So I have changed it as 36 by 1 divided by 3 by 4. As the rule mentioned, you have to turn the fraction upside down. Here children, keep remember, you have to turn the fraction upside down is the second fraction of the sum, not the first fraction, the second fraction that you can see in the example. 3 by 4 only I have turned into 4 by 3. I didn't change the 36 by 1. I didn't change the first fraction. So, you have to turn the fraction upside down is the second fraction. So, when you have turned, you are getting the denominator as numerator and numerator as denominator. Then, now the normal way that we have studied earlier, multiplying fraction, the first fraction numerator and the second fraction denominator can be simplified by 3. So the answer is 12 and 1. When you multiplied horizontally, I am getting the answer as 48 by 1. Here another rule, the number divided by 1, you are getting the same answer. So 48 divided by 1, the answer is 48. Let's look into an example. Divide 7 by 16 by 5 by 8. Now, when you are getting this type of question, divide by means that the two fractions are dividing. 7 by 16 dividing by 5 by 8. The fractions when the both are dividing, you can't get the answer. You have to turn the fraction into multiplying form. To turn to multiplying, you have to turn the second fraction into up and down, which means denominator goes as numerator, numerator comes as denominator. So when you are converting that 7 by 16 multiplying 8 by 5, here children, that you can see the difference. In the question that you have got 5 by 8, but when you are multiplying it, that turn into upside down, 8 goes up and 5 comes down. Now, the same manner that we have studied earlier, the first fraction denominator and the second fraction numerator can be simplified by 8. So, the answer is 7 multiplied by 1 over 2 multiplied by 5. So, the answer is 7 over 10. When mixed numbers are involved, they must be first changed into improper fraction. So the question is, find 3 1 by 8 divided by 8 3 by 4. So first thing, you have to change this one into improper fraction. So 3 multiplied by 8 24, 24 plus 1 25 over 8 divided by 8 4s are 32, 32 plus 3 35 over 4. Now this is in a dividing, so you have to convert into multiplying. When you are converting the multiplying, the second fraction turn into upside down. So 25 over 8 multiplied by 4 over 35. 4 goes up and 35 comes down. Okay, and now the first fraction numerator and the second fraction denominator can be simplified by 5. So when you simplify, the answers that you are getting 5 and 7. The 8 and 4 also can be simplified, which means the first fraction denominator and the second fraction numerator can be simplified by 4. So the answer is 2 and 1. Now you have got the products. When you multiply the products, you will be getting the final answer. 5 multiplied by 1, the answer is 5, over 2 multiplied by 7, answer is 14. Now we have come to the last subtopic of this lesson, mixed operation with fraction. When a calculation involves bracket and a mixture of multiplication, division, addition and subtraction, remember the order in which these operations are performed. Work out the calculation in bracket first, then do the multiplication and division before doing any addition and subtraction. Here what I am explaining is BODMAS. So now look into an example question. Calculate 4 1 by 3 multiplied by 1 1 by 8 divided by 2 1 by 4. Let's look into the answer. So all these three fractions are in mixed fraction. You have to change into improper fraction. So the first one, 13 by 3 multiplied by 9 by 8 divided by 9 by 4. So here are two operations. One is multiplying and the second one is dividing. According to the BODMAS, you have to do the division first. So I am taking 9 by 8 divided by 9 by 4. So when I am taking this two fraction, the second fraction is 9 by 4. So I am turn this one into upside down. 9 by 8 multiplied by 4 by 9. So the first fraction numerator and the second fraction denominator can be simplified by 9, and the first fraction denominator and the second fraction numerator can be simplified by 4. So I have got the answers 1 multiplied by 1 and 2 multiplied by 1. Now I have got all these products. And now I am thinking about the first fraction 13 by 3. Whether I can simplify with these products? No, there is no any chance to simplify this. So simply I can multiply with all these three products. So 13 multiplied by 1 multiplied by 1. So answer is 13 by 3 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 1. So the answer is 6. 13 by 6. This is an improper fraction. When you are converting this into the mixed fraction, the answer is 2 1 by 6. Children, here are some homework questions. You have to do these all the questions at home. First one, find there are multiplying fractions as well as you have dividing fractions. Second one, also find here you have the addition fractions. Third one, put more than or less than between the following pairs of numbers. Fourth one, calculate it. Here you have to use mixed operation with fractions. Fifth one, arrange in ascending order. They have given you three fractions. So you have to make this one into the ascending order. Sixth one, what is 1 1 by 2 subtracted from 2 by 3 of 5 1 by 4. Seventh, find. Here also I have given you the mixed operations with fractions. Last question, what is 1 2 by 3 of 1 minute 15 seconds? The answer should be in seconds. Find all the answers and do all the questions at home. Summary of this lesson. The first thing that I have taught you is multiplying fraction. Then I taught you about the rule for multiplying fraction. The rule is to multiply fraction, find the product of numbers in the numerators and the product of the numbers in the denominators. The product of two numbers means multiplying them together. Then after that, I taught you about sometimes there is more than one common factor that can be cancelled. Then I taught you another important thing. When you are getting a mixed fractions, you have to convert that into the improper fractions. After that, I have taught you about dividing the fractions. Dividing the fraction also, it has a rule. To divide by a fraction, we turn that fraction upside down and multiplying it. The dividing fraction also, there are a lot of examples. The first one, when you are getting the mixed number, first you have to convert into the improper fraction and you should do it. And after that, when you are getting the mixed operations, which mean more than two operations involved, means you have to remember the rule BODMAS. So what comes first according to BODMAS, you have to do it. When, for example, when you are getting multiplication and subtraction at first, so according to the BODMAS, you have to do the multiplication first, then after that getting the answer and go for the subtraction of the fractions. I hope you have understand this lesson. Thank you so much for listening, children.